So if you're in the market for a new iPad or other electronic gadget, you often find yourself in the tough spot of just what to do with that old piece of technology. Advice on how you should go about getting rid of those items is in the April issue of ShopSmart Magazine, and Jody Rohlena is a senior editor. She joins us now. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
I'm so excited about this because I have one, two, I think another one at home. I have too many of these gadgets, and when you think about getting rid of it, the first thing you worry about is, what about the information that I have inside of it? So how do you protect yourself?
Yeah, you want to make sure that you clear off any personal information off of a phone or a computer before you donate it, sell it, or anything. It's really important. Try to prevent identity theft that way. There's a few ways you can do it. If you have an Apple computer, the software is built in. If you don't have an Apple computer, there's something that you can go through called eraser.heidi.ie. That's hard to remember, but it's well worth going there. And if you have a cell phone, go through resellular.com. They've got information for you on there.
So you don't have to go through every single contact and erase them.
Forever. There's just sweep it with some of the software, but make sure you don't skip that step. It's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, these cost a lot of money. We all know that. So how do you get some of that money back when you're ready to trade one in or just get rid of it?
Well, there are a couple of really good options. I mean, the first one is just to try to sell it. I mean, you can go on Craigslist or Amazon or eBay. You can actually, if you've got a relatively new gadget, you can get some pretty good money for it. You can also go the old-fashioned way with an ad, classified ad. But there are these new services you may have seen advertised. Gazelle.com is one. There are a couple others called Guzu, Glide, Glyde. There are these services that exist simply to buy back old electronics. But what we discovered when we shopped around a little bit, offers really vary. So check out more than one site before you decide where to sell things.
All right, besides that, is there any other way to get some more money back from these items?
Sure. If you want to buy something new, you can trade it in. You can go through a retailer. Let's say you want the new iPad, but you have, an older iPad or something else, a cell phone that may still hold some value. You can go right to Apple, to Best Buy, Radio Shack, Target, Amazon, they all do it. Now, when I looked around today, pretending that I had an iPad 2, a good condition one, 16 gigs with the box and the cords and everything, Wi-Fi only model, I got a bunch of really good offers. The best one was from Apple itself, $270.
Oh, that's
a lot of money toward the new iPad.
Now, if you do some comparison shopping here, could you, if you trade it in, would you get more money for your old product rather than just trying to sell it outright yourself?
It really depends. So that's where that shopping around can really be easy. You go right online to the websites, you answer a few questions, boom, you've got an offer, and that way you can see where you're going to get the most money.
Gotcha. And some people don't even want to deal with that. They just want to, say, donate it. So where do you go to do that?
Yeah, that's a great option. You can go start in your local community. There may be a community center, a school. They want old computers and printers and things like that. Old cell phones, lots of places can use them. You can go through the national charities like Salvation Army or Goodwill. They want all that stuff. People can use it. Or there's something called the National Christina Foundation. There's information on Christina.org, Christina. They'll match up your gadget with somebody who could put it to new use.
And then again, there are those who say, this thing doesn't work, no one's going to get any use out of it, I'm just going to trash it. That's not really good for the environment.
Don't trash it.
What do you do?
Yeah, you want to just recycle it. I mean, like anything else, you can recycle it at a community drop-off center. They're making it really easy to do that. You can also go to a retailer. There are big bins in Best Buy stores and Targets. You can go to Staples or Office Depot. They'll all take back those things, including your batteries and your ink cartridges, which are also not good for the environment.
Absolutely.
You might even get a little money back.
I like the sound of that. Jody, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We do appreciate